VidGamesFTW.
It's so messed up. It has to give you that message like 4 times before you actually get to play.
Oh, look what we're. Oh, it's Doki Doki Literature Club. How's it going, Mark here?
Vic.
Chase.
How does it sound to you guys, by the way?
That's fine.
It sounds fine.
Okay, good.
It's maybe just a touch loud.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit louder on my end.
But then here, let me go ahead
Right here.
and just go into here.
The power of volume bars, right?
Okay.
All right, that's probably okay.
Yeah.
All right. Start it up.
All right, let's go. New game.
So I know everything about this.
Enter name.
Okay, is the name? Is it going to be used in our in the plot line and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just like a save file name, right? Okay,
Well,
so let's.
It's like Pokemon, you know.
Okay, let's name her
Him.
Kawaii.
Let's name him Kawaii.
Yes. There.
Alright, this is it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Alright.
Our male character's name is Kawaii.
Okay. So, okay.
Okay, we're not gonna really. Do you want to do silly voices or?
Nah.
Okay.
I might
Well,
try once in a
we
while.
gotta read everything, of course.
Okay, so let's see. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Typical anime female.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children, since we were little chillins. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. You know, typical friend, you know. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Wow, damn. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Ha ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Oh, that's their character.
Kawaii.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can do it, I guess.
I guess.
Okay.
God.
So, okay. Before we really didn't get much of an introduction. So, I know pretty much all this game has to offer. These two are absolutely clueless.
Yeah, I haven't watched jack shit about this game.
Yeah, all we've seen is the trailer.
Yeah.
And that it tells you that it's bad for depressed people.
Oh, you're spiking the red, Daddy. You might want to back
Yeah,
off
oh,
a bit.
sorry.
Alright.
Getting too loud here. Hey, you say that you were thinking about ignoring me. That means that's mean, Kawaii. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. What's wrong with that? Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori.
So I guess Jason's other characters.
I'm all the characters.
I could be like the narrator or something like that.
Yeah.
We cross the street
What am I
together
gonna do?
and make our way to school. You just watch. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. There goes the cat.
Yeah. Hi, kitty. By the way, Kawaii, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Oh,
Okay.
you?
Okay.
Why not?
Alright.
Be someone.
Okay.
Can you involve somehow? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs.
I'm not interested in joining up for anything.
I haven't been looking either.
Sounds like me.
That sounds like me too.
That's not
Hey,
true.
you're actually part of a club. You're part of a gaming club.
Yeah, I'm part of
There's
a
a gamers club at school.
A gamers
Yeah,
guild.
there is now. There fucking wasn't when you were there.
No. I joined fishing because they made
At
me.
undisclosed high school.
And then I never went to any of the meetings. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I?
I'm the fucking Kawaii!
Look for the name right here.
Yeah, I know. I'm not paying attention. I just want to read everything.
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds like the average nerd. Alright.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Yeah, that's also me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, I appreciate it. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Excuse me, a neat?
you know what a NEET is?
No.
A NEET is someone who basically just gives up on life, lives in their mother's basement, and never comes out, and lives and plays games and does nothing with themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Basically a nobody, right?
Okay.
Right. You trust me, right?
What does NEET stand for? Never
Ever eat
tofu. It's bad for your boss.
Read the lines so I
Read
can
the
go.
Don't make me worry.
That's a great
keep
first
worrying about you.
episode.
I know.
Alright.
Just don't,
Great.
Alright, go on.
don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? This is like a conversation
Yeah, I guess I'll promise.
me having with my mom. Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Also, my inner thoughts are voiced by someone completely different from
I
me.
know, right? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even though she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
That's a typical woman thing.
Onwards to school.
They love it.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori!
Wow, way to get into it.
Sayori must
What?
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
Oh well, fuck.
I thought I'd catch you with coming out into the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm gonna go into your club.
Meanie!
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. You know. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Because I love you.
Oh,
Well,
alright.
I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member.
Ah,
Wow,
nice.
way to just completely
Of course.
screw over Kawaii. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh god.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out.
Oh yeah, I'm telling
no.
you, she planned that.
I let out a long sigh.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for
You
third-year
could say
classes
they
and
made the
activities.
cupcakes out of devil's food.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the
Is that the
classroom door.
opposite of
Boom!
angel food cake?
Well, because I sold my soul for a cupcake. Anyway.
Anyways,
Everyone, the new member is here. Wow.
okay.
I told you, don't call me a...
Me!
Oh. Fuck.
Told you, come in your room.
I glance around the room.
Okay, who's girl one?
Fuck.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a
What
pleasure
if,
meeting
what
you.
if we made Chase? Oh shit! What if we made Chase all the girls? And
I'm all the
Marcelo-
women.
Yeah. What if Chase was all
Well,
of
you have to
them?
voice someone.
Alright, well,
Voice? Nuts.
Well, I mean, he's a narrator, and she
Well,
seems
okay,
to speak
okay.
a lot.
It's like a play.
Yeah. Sari always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
what a killjoy.
Ah, Kawaii, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ...
All words escape me in this situation.
It's close.
This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? Your
Fuck.
titties?
I mean,
If you want to say something, say it.
What are you looking at? Oh, this delicious cupcake.
If you want to say something, say it.
Your hair is very pink.
pink. Sorry.
Natsuki.
Oh, fuck. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Oh god. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
You can tell the difference right there.
Good job, Chase.
Way to notice that.
They can't see what you're pointing at. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Do I?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck.
It's great to see you again, Kawaii.
Oh, we know her. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
Piercing green eyes.
Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Kawaii. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
Cupcakes and tea, oh my. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, wow!
Whoa! Natsuki.
How am I supposed to read it? I don't even know what the heck.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Yay.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Could say so,
I had no
Kobai.
idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know.
Yeah, it's
Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. So it basically said, it's so good!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gonna make love to that cupcake.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for
See that?
the best angle to
Fingering
take
the
a
cupcake now. Taking it to a whole new level.
It's doing like algorithms and shit in his head.
You're dating someone you date the cupcake.
You can fall in love with a cupcake. Natsuki is
Right in the
quiet.
money chase.
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really
This
good.
is me.
Watch for the name.
Oh.
It's Malone.
She popped up on screen and
This is really good.
That's probably the wildest shit.
I know, I'm paying attention to the characters and not the name.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Oh god. Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
I bet you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy. Baka.
Alright.
I give him a Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down
She
the
trips
teapot
and the tea goes everywhere.
next to the cupcake tray.
All over my body. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
You know, for a tea emergency.
For science.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. With tea. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, that, you know...
I believe you.
Okay, this is turning out to be like some harm.
Alright, see Marcelo.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
See, it's not as easy, huh? I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question.
The fact that I got forced into it?
Something told me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically
Yeah,
dragged
see?
by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, let's make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Jeez.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how they're prepared for events. I'd just much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Jeez.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
I have a dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Freaking cat.
Where is she? She over there. Not that many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
Especially when it's
Something to describe like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Does it make school events like the festival that much more importante? I'm confident that we can already really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everybody? Yay! Well, do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Very hard. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Kawaii, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
Hentai.
God damn it. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
manga?
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Suchi.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Shit, anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
I was about to say, she just freaking dips her finger in the tea,
Make a little
and then
melody.
starts making a melody around the brim.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. You know, like nerds.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. God damn her.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But as a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way that you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I think horror is gonna be a thing.
Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
The heck did I do? Never mind.
You mean me?
Okay, we're all
We're
Kawaii.
all kawaii. Good job.
I'm Kawaii's her thoughts, okay?
I'm kawaii as fuck.
Go.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give it back. Fine, fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sirius
Whoa.
sidles
Oh,
up
God.
against Natsuki and puts
So
her
this is
hands
where
on
this
her
is gonna
shoulders.
go.
Saddle. Say saddle up?
Sidle. I
Sidle.
don't know.
I'm not cute, she says with that cute face.
Never said that.
Oh, Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki
Okay.
averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Deep. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
What is this, English class?
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ...
I guess that's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everybody.
Question mark?
Natsuki and Yuri.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
This is so bad. Let's all go home and write poems of your own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Oh, jeez.
That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it.
That's a nice spike right there.
Sorry. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kawaii?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Yeah, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Go ahead.
I never said I would join this club.
It's still you.
Okay, just making sure the mic didn't fuck up when I grabbed it. Sarah might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have the club to look at, and
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
fuck.
But I'm sorry, I thought... Kawaii?
You all.
I
Fuck.
defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Syria wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Get off. Hey. Get off.
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
God. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
Yeah.
Everyone remember tonight's assignment. God. Writing a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Kawaii, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Uh-oh.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Kawaii, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
Yeah!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home.
And, tune in next time.
And we'll be home.
This is getting juicy.
Jesus.
It's getting juicy.
I can already feel it. I can feel
And
that something's
I guess
been
I should
going
start my
wrong.
homework. Roses are red. violets are blue.
Oh
Yeah,
my
basically,
God.
it's what's going
It's a
on.
cute game.
Cute my ass.
Everyone loves this. So I got good reviews because it's so cute.
Yeah, cute
It's
my
kawaii.
ass.